Hello, this is Clint Hoffman here at InfoComm 2016. I'm the Vice President of Marketing with Kramer Electronics. And here we want to show you our Kramer Network. It's a AV management solution to control your entire network of AV connected devices. Now, Kramer Network has different modules, if you will, that will perform different functions. And they can be put together for an entire solution, or you can use them individually for whatever your particular needs are. Let me demonstrate or show you or talk about a few of those, if I may. So first, Kramer Network can be a virtual matrix. If you have encoders and decoders on your sources and displays, and in particular if they're Kramer encoders and decoders, the minute you connect Kramer encoders and decoders to the Kramer network, they will self-configure. The network will recognize them, Kramer Network will recognize them, self-configure them. And then you'll be able to perform switching. Now, Kramer Network not only works with video H.264 type and other type encoders and decoders, it also works with Dante for audio as well. But right here we're looking at kind of a virtual matrix, a small virtual matrix with 4 monitors and some sources that we can then switch because we're using encoders and decoders. So if I push that button to try and switch, we'll see that switch occur up here on the screen. So it's a virtual matrix. You can do switching. Anything that's connected to your network, no matter how big that network is, you have access to it. So virtual matrix switching. And I think that's important. Kramer realizes that's important because I think the future of Pro AV is less bringing in a box and building dedicated highways for proprietary signals like HDMI, and more about using the existing highways that are in the building already, the IP network. So that's one aspect of Kramer Network. A second aspect of Kramer Network is, if you've watched the Kramer Control video, is that it provides a dashboard for all that information that comes out of Kramer Control so that you can set it up any way you want to improve the ROI. Hey, you want to take a look and say, I've got 100 rooms I manage. How many times are the Blu-ray players used in those rooms? Now you'll know with Kramer Network connected to Kramer Dashboard, and you can say, hey, they're never used, so we're not going to put any more Blu-ray players in any future rooms. That's the kind of data analysis and analytics that chief information officers and CTOs want. So we've got the dashboard aspect of Kramer Network, we've got the virtual matrix aspect of Kramer Network. Kramer Network can also talk to any Kramer product or any other manufacturer's product if you know its address, but again, Kramer products are self-configured. And you can enter the web page of that product and configure it remotely. You can do proactive troubleshooting from the network because you can see all the products that are on there and get into their web pages. You can also push a firmware update to a large number of products on your network. And the final thing that you can do with Kramer Network is that you can also have a room view. So if I push this button here, say, for instance, you want to do the virtual matrix switching I just did before, but instead of that grid type approach, you can have your actual room. You can take a picture of a room, you can use an existing picture of a room that we have in the system, and then what you can do is you can go ahead and you'll see the different sources that are in that room available to you, and you can drag and drop sources onto those displays. You can manage and control your room with this room view. So those are the things, the elements of Kramer Network: the room view, the virtual matrix switching, the pushing firmware updates and speaking to products through their web pages because they're connected to your network, and of course the virtual matrix switching and the dashboard. So Kramer Network, we're looking towards the future of Pro AV, and Kramer Network will be the backbone of most of the things that we do in the business. For more information, go to www.kramerav.com.